Hey everybody, my name is Andres,
I'm Scott.
I'm Abe.
and welcome to the second season of Between Two Stands, a show that takes a closer look at the personalities that make up the Detroit Symphony Orchestra. And first of all, very excited that we even lasted a second season. I don't know about you guys, but but I'm glad that we're still doing
We're
this.
back.
Yeah,
We're
yeah. The
back.
support was
Yeah, we're
incredible.
back. Yeah, the
Oh,
sport was great. Thank you everybody, all the fans and people checking in for your support. It's been amazing.
absolutely. It seems like people are not tired of our nonsense. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
So let's
Also,
give him more nonsense.
I'm very happy to have our shirt 2.0 with our new maestro
Yeah.
on the shirt. Very
Is it
happy to have
possible to
that.
give us a close up of that?
Oh
I don't want to
yeah,
see
yeah.
that.
That is how we do close-ups in low tech.
Low budget close ups.
Oh no, I know, I
Uh,
nailed that. Um, so speaking of Yoder, we are actually performing. We've had our first 2 weeks, and I don't know about y'all, but it's pretty different. Uh,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
so, Andres, what was your experience being back like? What do you have to say about it?
Well, I have to commend, DSO for like all the protocol that was being taken for just entering the building even. I mean, it's kind of mind numbing how many, steps there are just to enter the building. But that being said, I think it's necessary. I think it's
Including the
great.
COVID tests is mind numbing.
The, yeah, that's right. It is mind numbing. It gets all the way up to your through your nose to your brain and up to your mind. Um, but yeah, it's like in just such a short time, it seems like such a well-oiled machine for getting people in and out. So it's pretty incredible.
Yeah.
How all the schedules were changed. Everything's staggered. Everyone's doing a test every time they work and all that. So it's it can be a little overwhelming, but I think it's overall a great thing.
Well, it's so nice that everybody actually, because of all those protocols, feels safe and taken
Right.
care of,
Yeah,
and like that
yeah,
way, there's not this overall. I mean, it's weird because of all the protocols and sitting so far apart from each other and having to take a test before and not going to the locker rooms like we normally do, or and
right.
everything else.
I
But
mean,
then
I mean, for people who didn't see it, you're behind a plexiglass screen, Scott. I mean,
I
you're
know.
behind
I mean,
like that.
I think that was at the request of the rest of the musicians. Just put Scott as far back and
Yeah.
hidden as possible.
Any
But
way we can make that a plexiglass cube for next time? Just
just
like,
like, okay, we're
yeah,
lowering the cube.
Yeah.
yeah.
um,
But like for that, and also when we played our first concert. I don't know if the other concerts have been like this, but for the first concert, the musicians were spread out throughout the entire hall,
yeah,
um,
Yeah.
which was cool, but it was also like it was strange. It was the percussionists and timpanists were the only ones on stage, and everyone was out in the hall. It was just like it just took some getting used to.
Yeah.
oh,
I watched the first concert. I was not playing last week. I just finished the concerts this week. And to be honest, the first shot of High when he was playing the national anthem, it was heartbreaking,
Yeah,
to have him playing the national anthem on stage to an empty hall. And it just really shows just how different life is right now.
he did such a great job too.
Yeah.
It was
yeah, he
beautiful.
did, and honestly, like same. There are only a couple times where like the national anthem has moved me. One of them was with Marvin Gaye singing it.
Mhm.
Um, I mean, yeah. The point is, there hasn't been many times, but that when High did that, and we're on stage, and like he's playing to an empty
Yeah.
hall,
You were right behind him. So you had a
but
front
right
row
behind him,
seat.
and
Yeah.
and it definitely gave me goosebumps, and I mean that compounded with the fact that this was our first performance. It was just all. Um, it was definitely a special moment. I won't forget that really ever. Just because of the visual, of what High did. So anyway, it was really cool.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
also Fanfare for the Common Man we played. That was the first piece, which was also like, you know, it's kind of cliche, I guess, but it didn't feel like it. It didn't feel like it there. I was just like, man, this is heavy.
Yeah.
This is heavy.
Yeah, it's nice when you can remember why people love a piece that you've heard so often. I mean, that happens with like Tchaik 4 and Beethoven 5 and
Yeah,
Yeah.
several. Fanfare for the Common Man's definitely one of them, but it has power for a reason. Like it really
yeah,
touches people. So
Yeah.
yeah,
it was great to play that, and it's just nice to be back in general. And about some of
definitely.
those protocols, I know we have some footage of like a smoke test that they did, and they could like um, basically tell how the air is moving in the hall, so to keep us better protected and
Yeah.
put the plexiglass
So it
shield.
sounds like they figured out that the air rises up over the string section, right, in the hall.
Yeah, and it actually
Um,
dissipates pretty quickly. So
yeah.
So that's why all the string players are always sick, because it's just. No, I'm just kidding.
uh,
Just
well,
kidding.
Well, I mean, on other notes, I think that this episode, this first introduction of Between Two Stands Season 2, is more of like a teaser. We don't have a normal interview for you this week. It's just the three of us. We've got a short game we're going to play and then a nice little treat. And we'll be doing this show every 2 weeks.
Right. Every two
Yeah.
weeks.
And
Every 2 weeks, and we look forward to adding, continuing some of these games and like, interviews, hopefully interviewing people behind the scenes more,
Yeah.
that make the shows work, and hopefully including some more music aspects of it. Now that we're allowed to go in the hall and we can kind of be in contact with one another, it might be easier. So look forward to that too.
absolutely. Absolutely. So with that, are y'all ready to play a game?
Sure.
Okay.
I was born ready, dude. Born ready.
So we've got Guess the Composer, and unfortunately, we have to do this visually, and so you don't have all those wonderful hints of, oh, well, that sounds kind of like impressionistic music from the 19 teens, or oh, that's really modern. You might have the hint of, well, they're wearing a powdered wig.
Right.
So,
Okay.
yeah, here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen. This is question 1. Who is this composer?
Oh God.
Wow.
Uh, okay.
Yeah.
Powdered wig. So I know the time period. Uh, ah,
I mean,
Wrote.
all right. I'm gonna throw a guess out there.
all right, go for it.
Go for it.
Handle.
No.
Ah.
All right. It's Buxtehude.
It is Bach.
That is
So-
It's
okay,
Bach.
That was going to be my next guess.
So
There we
you're
go.
close. I mean, I would say Handel is a little bit close. I know I purposely made these hard. You're used to this one picture of Bach.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, oh,
That was like
this is his bad side.
that was a more like slightly more like realistic picture of Bach that I'm not used to.
Yeah.
Oh man, I was thinking about this, and like the portraits that you see that are painted of people back, before there were photographs. The artists got paid based on like the portrait, probably,
Right.
and so they might have touched it up a little bit. Then like, oh, we're
Make me
gonna
look
hide
good.
that double chin. We're gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're
Okay.
gonna make that scowl into a smile.
Well,
There you go.
if we can't get Bach, then we're totally screwed. Then I think for the rest of these.
Yeah. Scott tends to be the quiz master. He's always stumping us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I like to make it really difficult. Okay, question 2.
Okay.
Okay, question 2 is, who is this composer?
Oh, I know. I
Oh,
know.
Go for it.
Prokofiev.
That is Prokofiev.
Nice, dude.
Well
Yes!
done, Andres.
Looks a little younger, doesn't have the glasses, but he's got that like very like piercing look, you know?
He does. He does. Like he lost all the hair later on, and
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
He's
Still,
he does
does
he
it.
does, he
That's a
still
good
has
find,
that like
Scott.
yeah.
Wait, what?
That's a good find.
I thought so.
Yeah.
That was a young one. How did it say how old he was there?
I'm sure it did, but
Yeah.
I had to edit the
We'll worry
picture
about
to
it
make
later.
sure that the names wasn't like right above it.
Right.
All right, Abe. Here is your chance. This is the last question.
Okay.
All right. Who is this composer?
Whoa. WC.
Oh,
It is
it is,
Debussy.
right?
Because I can
Yeah.
see it on the screen.
Oh, did it say?
Yeah.
Oh, excellent. There you go.
Yeah.
I tried to edit it.
Actually, his eyes
Points for
though,
Abe.
like yeah. Abe, you can only cheat to win, can't you?
Oh
Yeah.
man. I'm really good at this, guys.
That's okay.
Do you have another one back there,
Natalie
Scott?
edit it out later, so that
Yeah.
it looks like I actually guessed it. You know.
Yeah, we'll
Right.
edit that out.
Well, I feel
So-
good that I got mine without cheating.
yeah. Sadly, I don't have a
You get the slow
tiebreaker.
clap there, Andres.
But
Yeah.
maybe there is another one in here. Let's see if we can.
It's
What
fitting.
what do y'all think of the way this one looks?
I don't know. He has
That-
too much hair.
Yeah.
Is that
Too
that
much
is-
hair.
That is a composer that I never want to hear the music ever.
is that the photo you sent to all the modeling agencies?
It is. I never got a call back. It's really, really strange. Anyway, I don't know how that even got in there. I don't know.
Yeah. What
Oh,
pieces
man.
did you write when you were younger?
I actually did write a piece at the Sewanee Summer Music Festival that I went to as a student. I took their composition class and I wrote a piece called The Pirate Dance, and it was very intellectual. It was like, a modern take on what it means to be no, it was very stupid. but it was
Yeah.
fun. So
Wow.
I guess that is our first game played.
Well, it's fitting that it's a tie.
Yeah.
Just,
We can call it a
Um,
tie.
we'll call it a tie. Yeah. Well, awesome. Well, I'm really excited about the upcoming season, and it should be pretty fun. Especially now that we're able to actually be in contact with people. It should be more interesting too. So I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and keep your eyes peeled for our upcoming concerts. It'll be
Yeah.
nice to be playing for you, and the more people we know are watching online, the better it is for all of us. So
Absolutely.
Definitely.
makes a difference. Well,
Thank you. Good to see you guys too.
Yeah, good to see
nice
you.
to see you
And
too.
here's a treat from last season. How does Rite of Spring go?
Oh.
Walla walla walla. Walla walla walla.
I remember the Brazil line.
Da ya da ya da da ya. Da na ya na 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 na.
Or something like that. Dee da 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 dee da 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 dee da 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 da.
Yeah.
Dee da dee da dee.
Bum 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 bum.
Hi, everyone, and thank you for watching today's episode. We really appreciate your support of the DSO during these unprecedented times. Here are next week's DSO digital concerts. And to hear new live music each week, please visit dso.org. Thank you.